guys, it's a pleasure to me stay here today, and today we have a class about new topic. The new topic is past continuous. Okay guys, we saw in the classroom the present continuous. The past continuous have a similar characteristics and have a special and interesting topic. Okay guys, the idea is today we check what is the characteristic, what is the structure for you can make an affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences. Let's do it guys, watch the television and look at this interesting video guys. The topic about past continuous. First we're gonna check the structure. Normally guys, do you need for make sentences in past continuous, do you need the following structure? First, do you need the subject? For example, in the subject you can use a personal pronoun, proper noun, an animal, a place, okay? In this case, for example, it's an animal, you can use the word elephant. It's a proper noun, you can use the word like a Christian, Sergio, Carol, whatever do you want. And after that, do you need the verb? In this case, in present continuous, do you need the verb to be? Is, are, or not? Do you know it? But here in past continuous, do you change this verb in past? Was or were? Don't forget guys, was is for talk about the singular, and were is when you talk about in plural. And after, do you need the main verb with ing? For example, if you use the word play, you need the ing, playing. Okay, we're gonna check some one verse with ing. But before I explain the most important thing and the special situation for use the past continuous. The past continuous is now the how, is now the how the situation. The past continuous is the when and why happened the situation. It's for given a specific time. For example, I can say he was traveling at Cancun at the 2015. The year 2015 is a specific time, it's a time expression. Okay guys, right now just shape some one words. Here appear the words like a main verb, but these verbs are in infinitive. Who can make the verbs with ing? When the word ending with the letter vowel, with the letter E, is a vowel, for example like a live or give, you change this letter disappear, and you agree the letter ing. Okay guys, for example live, living. And when the word has a vowel plus a consonant, do you need to put the W consonant? For example, it's the case with the word run. You say running. Or is the word with one syllable like a swing? You clap with your hands. The swing have one syllable. You say with the word swimming. Okay? Right now, guys, we're gonna see the following structures. Okay? The first point and the first step is the use of past continuous. It's for actions in progress at the time in past and can include a specific time. For example, look at this interesting example guys. He was traveling. When I say he, is the personal pronoun, is the subject. Was is the verb to be in past. Traveling is the word travel, the infinitive verb, and I agree the word traveling with ing, around Europe during August and September. The months of the year, August and September, are the time expression. Okay? Here, we're gonna check the affirmative sentences. Okay, guys? I showed you some one pictures, and the idea is you're watching the video and thinking what sentences you can make in positive. The first one, the question before is what was happening last night. The first picture here, guys, you can see people, yeah? It's in plural. I can say they were looking at the stars last weekend, yeah? The sentences have the structure in affirmative sentences and the sentences is in past continuous. Or here, guys, look at the following picture. They were walking on the street, okay? Because it's in plural. There are a lot of people on the street. They were walking on the street. Or look at this picture. Here I check the picture and I say, here appears only one person. He was skiing on the ice. Other example with positive sentences in this time of quarantine. For example, they were watching Money Heist on Netflix. I recommend this series. And here, guys, for example, I know it, you can see who is the singer. I can say He was singing Serrucho the last weekend at the party. And here, guys, about sports, in a positive sentence, they were playing baseball last weekend. Right now, guys, we continue with the negative sentences. Okay? Here we have some one examples. These sentences are unscrambled. When you use the negative sentences, you can use the contraction. You can say was no or were not, or you can say wasn't or weren't. Okay? For example, here the question for everybody is what wasn't happening last weekend. Okay? For example, oh, look at these clothes are dirty. I can say my dad wasn't cleaning her clothes the last weekend. Or here, guys, look at these dishes. Nobody wasn't cleaning the dishes. Other sentences in negative. Or here, look at this girl. She's looking like a jealousy or like angry. I can say she wasn't thinking about her husband. Okay? Right now, guys, we continue with explain the interrogative sentences. Here, guys, it's very important you know it, the difference with you give an short answer or when you give an long answer. For example, in affirmative and negative is the same structure. Subject, the verb in past like a was or were, the main verb with ing and the complement. Okay? And here for question you change and the third item for the sentences, for maybe sentences, is the verb was or were. For example, here a short question is with the following picture, guys. I can say, was she cleaning? And I say, yes, she was. Or here, guys, he was cleaning on the floor? The answer is a short answer, yes, he was. Or here, the last picture, look at this girl. I can say, was she dancing? This sentence is false. It's a question for you. Your answer is no, she wasn't. Okay? Right now, guys, maybe you can do a sentence with WA questions. If you should be Moodle for the 2 weeks ago, we agreed and we give someone information about the W question. You know what is the W question? For example, what, where, why, who, when. Yeah? Here, we're gonna do a following sentences with WA questions. Look at the following example. Henry was living in London last year. Who can make a sentence with WA question? The word K here is the word involved in London. It's a place. I ask him where, in this case, WA question, where was Henry living last year? And look at the second example. Anita was working at the restaurant last week. You need to use here, look at the word appearing bold, last week, is for time. I use the WA question, when. When was Anita working at the restaurant? Okay, guys? And here, you can see a test. It's a reading comprehension test. The idea is we shape the bold words, for example, Holly, Sarah, Boop, 6 o'clock, and we do some one question. For example, the first one say Ricky was waiting for Holly. Who was Ricky waiting for? He was waiting for Holly. Or for example, Sarah was singing a song. You ask him, who? Who was singing a song? Ah, you know with Sarah. Sarah was singing a song. Okay, here appears some one examples about the W question. Don't forget, the W question, you can use the word who for a person. Do you need the what for give an expression and give a reason about this question? Do you need to use when for a place? Do you need to use the why for a reason? Because, for example, here, why is because his car had a flat tire. Or who for asking who do this. Okay? This is the topic about past continuous, guys. I thinking you can learn it with this methodology. We're using the different technology resource. It's a pleasure to me. And guys, we see you soon. Don't forget, don't get papaya, stay at home, don't leave, and I love you so much. Bye bye, guys.